first of all, want to pick up on enforcement, because there has been some recent criticism played out in the media and by some environmental groups and communities. There's been a decreasing trend in enforcement action. So I wonder, Mr Harley, if you can respond to some of those concerns and explain to the committee whether you believe there's a right balance within SEPA between supporting business and communities and enforcing compliance with environmental regulations. Those who've been quite vocal, I would say, are friends of SEPA, including two former chief executives who have expressed, I think, sympathy. They've made comments. Starved of funding, said one former CEO, and another said distracted by cost-saving exercises, which takes officers away from the front line of environmental regulation. So it sounds like these people are critical friends. Are they saying the things out loud that people within SEPA today would perhaps like to say to committees like ours? I just want to pivot back slightly on funding and resource. This is my sort of final question, because there has been some pretty harsh criticism, you know, and I'm sure you've read it the same as we have. Kim Pratt from Friends of the Earth Scotland said, this was in the Ferret, who did a big investigation, 3 years on, the excuse that SEPA is still recovering from a cyber attack is wearing thin. So that's quite hard to hear, but I go back to the comments from your two former CEOs who are very concerned about your funding situation, and the question has been asked, is SEPA a priority for the Scottish Government? So it's a question I think, you know, I can put to you, Mr Harley. Do you feel that SEPA is enough of a priority for the Scottish Government?